light hand reached out. So elegant, timid, like an angel's wing. Yeah, man. I felt the touch. Connection. The best. Well, here we go. Getting into fall. Where I am, the leaves are changing colors. Beautiful. And change is what we can depend on right in front of me. And we come to the I Ching for this week of October 14th, 2019. Number 4, Meng, without experience. Above is Kun, the mountain. Below is Kan, water flowing fast. The wisdom says, go to the wise elders. You will be a gift to them. The joy, the purpose of the elders and teachers is to teach. Yeah. Yeah. You're entering new territory. It is great strength and wisdom to approach the ones who have gone before you and are a repository of wisdom. Follow tradition as you approach and admit that you have little or no experience. Then, in humility, in this new situation that's come before you, ask for guidance. Listen and respectfully only ask again if you did not understand. It is permissible to ask for clarity. This is wise. Now, it's possible that you're the teacher and you're going to be approached to give guidance. And if that happens, man, respect your questioner and honor the strength it took for them to make the approach and dispense your knowledge. Now, if you feel you're not heard or not understood, don't change your stance, man. Hold firm. For as time passes, the universe will allow the student to absorb the lessons. What's stirring in you has great depth and has many layers, so be aware. Some aspects are hidden and will be accessed in your dedication to finding stillness. It might be just for a few minutes a day. It might be longer. It doesn't matter. It's the intent that counts. At this point in your progress, do not try to make it appear that you know what you do not. No, don't go there, To know the unknowable, come to the beginner's mind. That's called Shoshin. Buddhism says Shoshin, the beginner's mind, the empty mind. It refers to cultivating an attitude of openness and eagerness and a lack of preconceptions when studying a subject or a new situation that you wish to be in harmony with, just as a beginner in that subject would, even if one is already at an advanced level, You hear that, say, I've been there, done that. Hey, man, it's always different. It's never the same. Be still, note well, the stillness of the mountain, it's not still at all. Water flows from the mountain and trees grow and all beings are being nurtured on the mountain. This is the springtime of youthful beginnings and experiences. A youthful attitude now brings success without bounds. And you're well positioned now to accept that at this point in your life, you don't know how to proceed. Revel in the feeling of newness as a beginner. Reach out, ask for advice. This is not weakness, it's strength. As you turn to a mentor, a wise friend, or a teacher who can guide you into this next stage of progress. Abundance and love, it's there for you. Consider the advice that you get and go into the quiet of your heart. That's what the move is now, and that's where you go, and that's where you're headed. The spring flows through the rock on the mountain. This is the new showing itself. Be clear, be steady. Observe and open your mind and open your heart, because this spring, this little small flowing spring will soon become a river. Being of the mind of the young student, the attitude of the beginner will serve you well. Be as still and calm as the mountains now, and allow the coming flow of knowing to open up. The knowledge you will need at first it seems like it's just water dripping through a rock, but with care, with confidence and integrity, the gentle flow will soon become a magnificent flowing river, a river that can carry your dreams and desires, your love, open to abundance, will come to the shores of completion. In this way, you'll fill the gaps in your knowledge, and you will be carried to peaceful and joyous success. If there was a teacher who was of service to you, go to them. Go in humility and offer alms of respect and gratitude. It might be an elder in the tribe or a friend, or it may be your inner voice of wisdom, those inner guides that you reach in the stillness and the silence of a quiet mind. We need to have gratitude for that as well. We all have unseen teachers, ones who are wise and patient and kind, man. They're just there in the wings, waiting for you to call on them. You're now at the place where you will have the possibility to hear their voices. That's what's happening now, and feel their compassion and feel their love. Often the question comes, what do I do to connect? The answers are in this section, is to be patient, to be compassionate, be kind, and each day be in wonder as the sun rises and be in wonder as the sun sets. You will be amazed what that brings into your life, and state that you are grateful for another day when you wake, when you see the beauty of nature, and when you hear the night birds sing. Strive to be of the innocent child who's in awe of all that is new. In your youth, it would seem that summer would never come, and a year was such a long time. As we become older, a year seems like just a moment, and our youth seems to have slipped away, but it hasn't. All that's happened is we have become sophisticated and complacent, thinking you already know so very much. Man, we don't know shit. We just don't know. Everything is new and it's always changing. The benefit now is to share what you know as you make way for the new. Empty the cup. Give it up. This is a path to freedom of thought, expanded consciousness, and the deepening of your relationship with spirit, with the guides. This hexagram comes to help you return to that state of the child in wonderment of the new. Be still and learn. Be still and listen. As you then become the mentor, the guide, and the teacher, what goes around, it comes around. Dignity, integrity, compassion, kindness, these are your allies now. As you're moving along and you're coming to know what has been before unknowable, hidden truths that lie deep within. You are both student and teacher. And accepting this with enthusiasm and vision, you will remove the obstacles that have been blocking your way toward what waits for you. Waits for you with abundance and love and spirit, and you become the innocent. In complacency, you become dull to the love around you. And that causes loneliness and frustration in your relationships, your friendships, your projects, your career, or in your own inner journey of conscious evolution. It's going to be a benefit to refresh your knowledge. New attitudes, new knowledge. Try new things. You must learn new ways. And to think in a new way. Look at how things are showing in your life, and look at how things work, and think differently about it. Quiet the ego. And move into your inner knowing, into your silence, into your meditations, your intuitive force, the one that never disappoints. Then, when you come to the realization that you do not have enough knowledge to proceed in whatever situation you're in, something wonderful happens. You will become the student again, the beginner, who's filled with wondering and wonderment. Recall what brought you joy and what you did for fun as a child, and do it now. Skip down the lane, play with clay, steal a kiss, do finger painting. Whatever it is, reignite your innocence and your sense of wonder. If you had trauma as a child, you got burned around trust or love, just got to accept that it happened and write about it, process it for sure, and let it go. Move into a different pool of consciousness, different pool of activity. Pick the ones that are joyous and be filled with love and gratitude. Discard the old ways, your old patterns, your way of doing things and being. And as you do, be patient and kind and compassionate with yourself. And be compassionate with others around you. As you begin learning new patterns, so are your companions, so is your community, your tribe. That's what's happening now. Take a minute, man. Observe the actions of happy children and bring that action back into your life. Be outrageous. By following the advice and vision of the oracle of this I Ching, your frustrations will dissipate and you will feel the exhilaration of youth no matter what your age is. These are revolutionary times, and the revolution is in consciousness and an opening of minds and hearts. It is this opening that will become your companions, and these openings will be the elixir of love. Trust love, be love, and you will return to the knowing of the bubbling well of youthful enthusiasm, tempered by a clear and a meditative mind. Yeah. Just let it go and move into it. Have a great week. Be the best that you can be. Dance. Dance. Imagine you're at a cafe in Paris and the music plays. And man, you just get up and dance. Be outrageous, my brothers. Be outrageous, my sisters. I send this haiku out to someone special on the opposite coast of where I am. A light hand reached out, so elegant and timid, like an angel's wing. Amen. Bring in the angels, huh? Bring in the angels. Keshalaki. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Yeah. Namaste. Namaste.